Whoa, having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
So what absurd, crazy or fun thing do you like to do that anybody else just goes, that's mental? For example, guilty pleasures. And mine is, and I'll give you mine. So I love nothing more than to get a pack of, I don't know if you've got them in America and Canada, but a pack of Tic Tacs mints, small little white box. I just love to neck it all in one go. I don't have one or two. I don't know what it is. Nice. I just like to down it all in one. And that's the big ones, not the little ones, the big ones. My kids look at me just like, Dad, am I going to get one? No, it's okay, not today. And I just go and I just always been my thing. So David, over to you, my friend.
Chug. So I guess two things. So one, the fun thing on the side, Lindy Hop, which is like swing dancing to jazz music. So that's my big side passion. I used to go out almost every night swing dancing, Lindy Hop dancing. There's an international Lindy Hop community. When my wife and I, we traveled for a year. We stayed with Lindy Hoppers all over the world. It was awesome, and I miss it dearly. Luckily, my wife is a Lindy Hopper, so we are able to dance, but all the big dances obviously have been closed for a while, so I can't wait to start swing dancing away with people again.
I guess when I delegate things, it's sort of, I assume that the other person is the same. And I know when I was a kid, I never really trusted anyone to do anything because they never did it right. But since I've gone into business, I've sort of decided that you can't always get things right and people are just going to do them wrong. So I've got to a stage where I sort of don't really care when things go wrong. I've sort of got detached from things going wrong because I just assume things will go wrong. So I tend to start a lot of projects and do a lot of things and delegate a lot, to the point where, my dad asks me 2 weeks later, by the way, what happened to that massive issue you had at that property? And I'm like, why do you ask me? How should I know? Someone else is dealing with it, It's their problem.
Well, seeing that I sit in front of my computer all day, you just you go crazy. But when I'm here and I'm just answering, one email after another, is I go on the YouTube video and I just get fascinated with watching these documentaries and videos on the mafia, how they just scam people, how they just, if they disagree, they beat the crap out of you, they put a bullet in your head, they just infiltrate the most corrupt people in the world. And just reading, but it just fascinates me.
Yeah, you're very hard about this when you pose this question. So yeah, I live close to the coast, so that's one of three things. So I do a bit of midnight beach running, and then naked, by the way.
Serious?
I've got a thing about motorcycles, so I've got a huge motorcycle, and I know it's illegal, but I do try and see how fast it will go.
Whoa, having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.